Hi, this is Cherrywood Productions in our new studio, and it is a 2024 recap.
Boo!
Welcome to the Cherrywood Podcast with me, Rachel Burridge.
And the master of podcasts, Simon Burridge. Welcome everyone to our new plain studio, because Rachel won't let me decorate it or put anything onto it. It's just been treated. Look at it. No colour. Boring. Thanks, Rachel, for your input in the new studio. Wood. We might as well be naked like a sauna.
I'm out. You're such an ass. No, we've moved studios, so we've got a new studio now.
Yeah, we're in a sauna now.
We're not in a sauna.
Welcome to the Cherrywood Sauna.
This is his idea, by the way. He said to me, I'm going to get a new studio. It's this size. I was like, that's too big. And he went, no.
It's perfect.
It's fine.
We had Christmas dinner in here. You can't complain.
It's fine. So he said all that, and then I looked at it, and it is huge. But I don't want...
Today's sponsors are Medici Associates, Chartered Structural and Civil Engineers.
Based in the UK with a worldwide reach.
Visit their website on demediciassociates.com.
Bond Carpentry, where precision meets creativity.
From bespoke cupboards to second fix carpentry, garden houses, and even the Cherrywood Podcast sign. Call 07738 732 931.
Bond Carpentry, licensed to drill. This podcast has been brought to you by Snug Camper Van Hire.
Roam the world, park anywhere.
That's snugdubs.co.uk.
I don't want anything that's going to ruin or damage the walls or anything like this, because this is our studio.
As you can see, I've had to turn the Cherrywood Podcast sign, the colourful one, into a coffee table that holds the mics, which ain't a bad idea, because Rachel don't want that on the wall.
I said we can have that on the wall.
But it sticks out too far. Get it made smaller. Anyway, we're still waiting for a coffee table to turn up. So I turned it into a coffee table. I actually quite like the idea, because I've got adjustable legs on it and I can tilt it forward slightly so you can... Is it even in the shot?
That's a great coffee table.
Is it even in the shot?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's even in the shot, but it's down here.
Look.
Anyway, just that's fallen off. What was the time? Saying about what was the time. So this is our 2024 recap. We have been the Cherrywood Podcast for a whole year and a month.
Yep.
And in that year and a month, we are on 188,000 subscribers.
I thought you were going to say episodes then.
188,000 subscribers, Rachel, with over 1.5 million views, I think it is.
And we've
1.5 million people looking at your mugshot.
1.5 million people looking at this.
And we've had to lose a couple of things. We've had to lose the sign this time. Because
it is gone.
Rach don't want it to fall off the wall. She don't want it on the wall, let alone fall off the wall. Do you, babes?
It's not just that one. Don't call me babes. What the hell?
Hey, babes.
And it's not, that wasn't just me. That was a you as well. You went, yeah, if that falls, that could damage our office now, basically. So don't give me all this crap. It's you as well. You were like, yeah, let's keep it minimal.
It will damage it. It will damage it. But I'll just put a bit of cushion down there. I like it falling off the wall. I like the falling off the wall thing.
No, we're getting rid of this anyway, because look, there is nothing to actually hang up there now anyway.
I went in is it Flying Tiger?
Yeah.
I found another one in Flying Tiger with lights around it just before Christmas.
Because the lights are going to, when
that
falls off the wall and the lights break.
No, I don't want it to fall off the wall. I was thinking of putting one on from Flying Tiger at the back.
Other brands are available.
Other shops are available. I was thinking about doing that maybe. I don't know. Why don't you tell us what we should do for the sign? Say, no, Simon, keep the sign. Don't worry about what Rachel's opinion is. But the sign, remember there was a sign competition, and it was whoever got the closest. And 2 people got so close. The person that won it got first and second. The reason I'm saying that is because when she came to visit the podcast, there was no once you come back from the adverts, the timer starts when you come back from the adverts, because there was nothing like that back then. I just went to her, give me a time from now, right? And it took her 10 seconds to give me a time. So I took both examples of her time. So I started the timer from when I said now, and I also started the timer from when she gave me the time, and it still beat the second person. And you know what? One of those times was 1 second away, and the other one of those times of hers was 11 seconds away from it hitting. So she deserved to win because she won first and second. Boxer, Louis Green, he got it in 15 seconds, I think, or 16 seconds. He was in third place, second place, with 16 seconds away. But the winner of the sign and £100 for a charity of her choice is Rachel.
Jenny.
Jenny who?
I can't say her name.
Lichfield. Jenny Lichfield. And we're going to try and call her now. And we've already attempted to do that. And it went to voicemail. Yeah. But we're going to try it. I've Bluetoothed the phone to the mixing desk as I check to see if I'm actually pushing record, which is always a bonus. We're going to try Jenny now. If not, we'll leave her a jolly old good Cherrywood podcast message.
So can I talk when you call her and leave a message? If I talk, she'll still
I'm not sure if it's going to be picking up through the mics or through the phone.
Okay.
But the phone is Bluetoothed, so it may be getting the stuff through the mics. But if we just, on the safe side, put the phone in the middle and go from there.
Are we giving her the sign?
I want to give her the sign. Just might get rid of it, can't we? She might go, no, thank you.
Well done, Jenny. You've won our bit of crap that falls off the wall.
Here we go. We're ringing her now.
Sorry.
Can you hear her?
Well, there's nothing on there yet.
There we go. Come on, Jenny. You can do this.
She might be working.
She might be working. Come on, Jenny.
And we're just having a ceremony.
Come on, Jenny.
Your call has... Hello, Simon.
Hey, Jenny. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. I'm so amazed you've answered. We're actually recording a podcast right now.
It's a 2024 recap.
It's a 2024 recap, and you have won the podcast sign falling off the wall. You won it, Jenny, right? So as the podcast progressed, we used to say to people, as soon as we come back from the sponsors, the timer will start. Okay.
Yeah.
But with you, we didn't have that back then because we were like cavemen back
newbies.
then.
Yeah, it was early days, wasn't
And I said to you, right, well, how long from now? So I took the time from when I said the word now, right? Mm-hmm. And I also gave you a double chance. I also took it from when you actually said the time, right?
Yeah.
And you came first and second.
Oh, really?
You did it within 1 second, Jenny, of that hitting the floor.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And also,
what do I win, Simon?
Also within 11 seconds. Right, so you got 1 and 11, and second place got 16 seconds.
Wow!
I know. Don't sound too thrilled, Jenny. Don't sound.
No, I am. I'm really amazed. Maybe that's an auspicious start to my 2025. What do you think?
Well, there you go.
Yes.
So you have won that rubbish old sign that's been falling off a wall for a year.
Oh, brilliant! Well, I'm thrilled to ribbons with that.
And are you at the awards this month?
I will be. Yes, will you be there?
We're going to palm it off with you then.
We'll have a photo opportunity.
Yeah, we'll have a photo opportunity also. And also now you've got £100 or a charity of your choice. So if you let us know what the charity is, and we'll send them £100.
Oh, well, that would be lovely. That would be Woodpecker Court, my B&I charity.
Woodpecker Court. That's brilliant. Oh, that'd make it easier for me if it's through B&I as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for the business.
Oh, that's brilliant news. Thank you so much.
No problem. How you been anyway? You been all right?
Yes, I've been fine. Yes. Yeah. I saw your call earlier. Sorry, I'm having lunch with my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so I was like, Simon's obviously really asked me for something. So that's what made me pick it up.
I wanted to pre-warn you before we actually called you, and then I thought we'll just leave her a message anyway on the podcast. So I'm actually amazed that you've answered. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you at the award tonight. And hopefully I will have 2 awards then, won't I? I'll have yours
exactly.
and the Toastmaster of the Year. Yeah.
Perfect. So don't get too overwhelmed by our one because it's held on with a load of tape now.
And a plaster.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All right then, my darling. Lovely to hear from you, and we'll speak to you soon.
See you in a few weeks' time. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, that worked.
Oh, that was really
That
good.
worked.
Maybe we get that bit of hair off.
No, the hair stays on. So she'll get this sign. And that's out the window. There we go.
Mine the studio.
Oh, damn it. I should have got the right time for it and then won it off of her. So bye-bye sign, thank you. And people loved that sign. So if you've got any other ideas of what you want us to do you know what I was thinking of getting? You know those sticky people? You know those sticky people that Ted has? You throw them on the window and they start crawling down the window. I was thinking just shove one on the ceiling. How long before it falls plop straight in front of people? No?
We'll think about this. Don't just throw random ideas.
Give us some ideas. I want something that will randomly happen. I want an idea of something that will randomly happen because it's for charity, mate. I don't know why I've gone Australian because that's really like a DJ voice I was supposed to be doing. Charity, mate.
So, as we were saying, this is our new studio. We have really comfy chairs here. And this is our guest chair. So, all of our
famous
guests.
Cherrywood director's chair. I have made 2 comedies in this director's chair. 2 award-winning comedies. Yes, and they get to sit in this. Also, we're thinking about buying another one of these. This is actually a sofa. We're thinking about buying another one. So if they want to be more comfortable, we get them that. But
it's very comfortable.
It is comfortable. So we might put a third sort of seat in the middle. I don't know. Oh, sorry, burpees. I don't know if it's worth getting another one because actually the height isn't that bad. And because they're a guest, they could be slightly higher, can't they? But remember our guest from the last time we was in the studio, he was 6'9", so it might not work if he's up here.
Yeah, but it will still be in there.
Okay.
So we'll have a think.
The good thing about the studio is we've got a couple of different angles now. So if we're going to start talking to people online, have them as a guest online, that means we'll move the chairs over. So we're either side of a TV. So instead of the director's chair, they get the TV and we talk to them like they're still on the show, which is a good idea, I think. And the first person for that is going to be a voiceover specialist.
Yes.
And he does sound like a voiceover specialist as well. Well, hello, yes.
Well, we've both done a few little bits of voiceover, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done that before, yeah.
So, might get
Rachel's
some
been
fairy,
Christmas fairy this year.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you? She was all American.
No,
Goodbye now. Bye.
It was the fact that we went because my daughter had a job there as well, and then everyone, like one evening we picked her up and they said, "Oh, you're the guys that did the video." Yep. And they even said that the woman, Rachel, she actually was the voice of the fairy. They went, "No, you weren't." I went, "Yes, I was." They went, "Do it, do
the
it."
voice.
So I had to sit there in front of about 10 people and go, "Hi, I'm Sparkle, your Christmas fairy." I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. But we'd just like to say thank you to all the guests who stood in for either myself or Simon this year. So
No one stood in for me, Rachel. They've all stood in for you.
Because?
Just can't be bothered, can you?
Shut up.
Machu Picchu, for one.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
And
illness.
Hospitals, sickness, work.
Let's hope you don't have a year like last year with your illness. And we topped it off. We were ill over Christmas.
It was horrendous.
I've had 51 Christmases in my life. I can't complain. Can't complain. This is the first Christmas that I've been ill. And it was horrendous. So we've had a bit of a horrendous Christmas. Start of the year was awful. End of the year wasn't great, to be honest. But hopefully this one will be better.
But let's be positive. Let's stay positive for 2025. But thank you everyone who stepped in for me. All of our...
Let's talk about the people that stepped in. We got Mike Harper, thank you.
Yep.
Backup Rach Kerridge, thank you very much. Kelly Burrows, singer extraordinaire. Bex. Thank you, Kelly. Bex, musician.
Well, actually,
you
said he's an amazing bass player. Coming from a bass player.
I could only dream to play bass like that boy plays bass. And he's only like late 20s. Annoys me.
But thank you.
But I'm going to
so
start
much.
playing with him a lot more this year. He's going to be a good second guitarist in my band, so that'd be nice. I like him. I learn a lot from him.
Good.
And I'm not afraid to say that. Some people are afraid to admit someone's better than them. The thing is, I know everyone's better than me, so it doesn't bother me. I get the job done.
So thank you all very much for standing in. And thank you all.
Have we missed anyone? I just want to make sure we've not missed any guests.
Harper.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Bex.
Kelly. We didn't have anyone else, did we? Mike did too, didn't
I feel there was someone else. I feel we had another guest. Anyway, thank you to all the guest hosts, and you'll be used a lot more in the future because Rachel's unreliable.
And thank you to every guest that we had on last year as well. Every one of you were amazing with your own stories, your own chat. It was just amazing to actually get to know so many people locally and that do amazing things in the community as well. So
we made lots of friends.
We did.
We're known within the community. We've been approached about the Pride of Medway, as you can see from the previous podcasts. We're involved in Pride of Medway, which we're very proud of because there are people looking, for some strange reason, looking at this podcast and thinking this is the ideal way of advertising what's going on in Medway.
It might be. Come on, let's be positive for 2025.
Oh, dear.
Okay, well, what's thinking back through all of the people that we've done, how many episodes have we done?
This is episode
100.
100.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, new studio, new year, new everything.
Well, it might be episode 99.
Oh, well, that's crap then.
Because we've just had someone in. We had our first guest in before we shot this, and this needs to go out before her. So I think this is 99.
Damn it.
And hers is episode 100, but don't worry.
Okay.
We can always push her back and have a special episode 100.
Okay, so what, in all of the guests, I'm going to ask you a few questions now. So no pressure.
Oh, no, really? Go on then.
All of the guests, what was your funniest moment or funniest conversation throughout the whole 100 episodes that we've done? 100. Who is your favourite, the funniest moment or the funniest conversation you've had?
Oh, my goodness. I love Raph. I love Raph from Apollo Funk because he's got some stories. He's a guy that just will have a conversation with a bloke that's trying to get himself hard for a Chippendale show. I'm not joking. There's a Chippendale or other naked men are available, right? This guy's trying to prepare his phallus for the show. In other words, trying to get himself. And Raph walks into a room, sees a man trying to prepare himself, and then walks up and have a conversation with him. There's only one man on earth that would do that, and that is Raphael. And I've known this geezer for 10 years, and he's now a godparent of one of our kids. And can I tell you his surname?
Maybe you don't say.
His name's Raphael Juanes Elatorre, something like that, of Apollo Funk. That was funny. There's so many that stand out for me. Darren Holton stands out for me with his stories about RTAs and a man
and his brain
turning up with a brain in a bag saying, "You guys missing this off the road? I found this on the road. You missing this?"
That's a good one. Check that one out.
Love Louis Green, the boxer. We bumped into him in at the shops. He dived through the window, gave me a big kiss and cuddle. Feel sorry for Lou. He had a title fight. He ended up with an illness and he's waiting to be signed off so he can still do his title rematch. And we will be ringside with you, Lou, definitely. Cherrywood Podcast and Cherrywood Productions are sponsoring the corner. So we're going to have all the names on his team in the corner. Really looking forward to that. Loved Louis.
I found the most...
there's us trying to dodge police. Now we're getting airplanes coming over.
I found the most interesting people like the business mindsets. Like Hayden. Hayden was amazing. Like when he was telling us, some of his stories and the background of him as well, and what he had to go through.
They seem to be quite popular, naturally popular on the podcast. Mindset people. So if you want to go back, we've got about 4 or 5 mindset coaches and business coaches. And I've loved every one of them.
I liked when we had to do that test.
We did the mindset test.
And she came out and said, "Oh, well, you're this and you're this." And I was like, "That is so you." Yeah. That was a good episode as well. I liked that one. That
was good. We've had lots of wedding specialists on.
Okay, what's your most memorable guest? Who?
They're all roll into one for me, Rach. It was nice having Ricky Groves on from EastEnders and also
Ashley Peacock.
Ashley Peacock, and his name is...
Oh my gosh. Steve
Arnold. Steve Arnold. Sorry.
I just kept thinking Ashley. I was like, his name's not Ashley. His name's not Ashley.
Steve Arnold, obviously most memorable is it interviewing everyone pitch side.
Yeah.
Chunks, Danny Dyer, Callum Best, Dwayne Chambers. That was funny. Dwayne Chambers, chatting with him was funny because I was rude and he found it hilarious. Cal the Dragon, and you youngsters would know him. He's like a goalkeeping sort of internet person. Internet person. So old I am.
What about your most emotional moment? What's been the most emotional that you thought, oh God, that...
I'm not a crier anyway, so...
Shut up. The first few episodes, you didn't stop crying every time. It was like...
I don't know, emotional ones. It's usually when I'm talking to you about something at the end of a podcast and I start getting upset.
Like our crap guide to...
Did I cry in that?
I don't know.
Crap Guide to Rome. I tell you what's become popular, which annoys me, is your Inca Trail podcast. Now, I say popular. We have, as you know, we have sponsors, which we've not even gone to, Rach. We've not even gone to the sponsors in this.
I thought we were just automatically going to put them at the start.
Well, I'm going to have to, ain't I? We're still just as crap after 99 episodes. In theory, this is 100 episodes because we've had a couple of bonus ones.
Yeah.
So we're on about 105.
Oh.
But so it's over. Don't worry about the 100th episode. So what was I saying? And the annoying thing is the Inca Trail has gained the most natural subscribers.
Because
so
it's something that
I use promotion. I use only YouTube promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the sponsorship money comes in, I use a percentage of that for the YouTube promotion.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also know what has naturally got promotion. And that one has naturally annoyingly done well, the Inca Trail one.
Because it's my episode.
It's about people wanting to research, going to places, you know, and we're not very good at it either.
Hence our crap guide to Rome.
Our crap guide to Rome's gained subscribers. Who would go, that's
I need
good.
a crap guide to Rome. Who would Google crap guide to Rome?
We were basically saying what colour bus to use. What else was we saying?
But that was a good bus.
Was a good bus.
I liked the episode with Alison from Demelza because she kept getting her name wrong all the time.
What did I keep calling her?
Hayley or something?
No, it wasn't Hayley.
In the end,
she had a lot of bones to pick, didn't she?
I love that one.
And we don't get many doubles on. Who have we had on twice? I've had Darren on twice, sort of, because Darren's boss was there as a guest. And Darren was in the sort of wings, waiting in the wings to talk at any given moment because Darren likes to chat.
The LKG Trio we have on.
We had LKG Trio on twice, yes.
Because
and
they
also
were doing their music video.
Medway Council lead Vince Maple was on twice, once to talk about his life and career and the other to talk about the Pride in Medway.
And Kelly Tolhurst was a good one, wasn't she?
Kelly Tolhurst was a brilliant one.
She made us laugh. I think the first line that came out of your mouth was, "Have you seen this podcast?" And she went, "No, not really." You went, "Right, we get naked." Who says that?
I said we get naked halfway through. And she found it hilarious. So I thought, all right, you're an MP, but you've got a bit of a laugh about you. And she was lovely. It's lovely. And we stayed in touch with her. She's no longer MP for Medway. MP for Rochester and Stroud because Labour took that over. And I have tried to contact the Labour one because, you know, we're not pro-Labour, pro-Conservative. We're not anything. we're neutral in this podcast. So we just want to talk to people and talk about their careers and how they got to where they are today.
Okay, so we do a wedding segment in our podcast as well. We've got wedding vendors in our podcast. So what's the best wedding story?
Oh, God, why are you asking me this stuff? Do you know any answers to this?
Yeah.
Wedding story.
I liked Katrina. Was it Katrina?
Yeah.
That was her name, was it? Katrina?
Didn't everything keep going wrong for her? Like a boutique got flooded and stuff.
Yeah, she literally went from one thing to another. But it was her naked wedding story that made me laugh.
She didn't have one.
I know. But she was asked to do one, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And she's done some themed weddings and Star Wars weddings, stuff like that.
Why does that make you laugh?
Because imagine turning up to a wedding and not knowing, and then having like a stormtrooper walk up the aisle.
I'd love it. I would film it in Star Wars gear.
Oh my God. So
I'd film it as a Jedi.
Don't use the Jedi suit that you've used before.
Should we tell people that story?
How about no? How about we don't tell people that story?
So my sister got married, and as a laugh, she was coming round my mum's house with my other sister just for a drink the day before the wedding.
Like a mini hen party.
A mini hen party. And as a laugh, right, I managed to put on my then 7-year-old son's Jedi costume, which was like a onesie. And it was like Obi-Wan Kenobi or Anakin Skywalker onesie sort of costume. And I managed to get this thing on, and it was tight. I got it on. And I said, Mum.
Were you skinnier than you are now?
No. I was about the same as I am now.
And
so my two sisters walked in. My mum opened the door, and my mum went, we couldn't afford a proper strip up. And then my two sisters was like, oh no. Anyway, they walked into the living room and sat down, and I burst in this 6-year-old lycra Jedi suit.
Were you actually going to strip or just
not
dance?
Planning on it, just dancing,
okay.
Just planning on dancing. So I've gone, and they were laughing their heads off. And at the very end of the song or the performance, I cocked my leg onto the coffee table where my crutch ripped out and my bollocks fell out in front of my sisters.
Like one after the other, like
They did. And, you know, the artist in me, if I'd filmed it, you would have seen under my legs with my two sisters' faces under my legs.
So the frame of it would be, like the outside of the frame of this thing would be just your two legs.
Yeah.
Focus on your sisters, and then the focus would then be
You'd
on
hear
your
the rip.
complete-
You'd hear the rip, and then you'd see my bollocks drop out like a silhouette of my nuts right in front of their faces. So, yeah, that was a good day. Good day.
Right, okay, so wish list for 2025. What do we want to achieve in 2025?
Oh, I don't know, Rach. Just keep knocking this out. I ain't got a clue.
So
I
we
want to
guests.
speak to Nigel Farage.
On the podcast.
I want to invite Nigel Farage on the podcast. Look, we've done Labour. We've done Conservative. You've got to go Farage.
Yeah.
He's Kent. And he said something else then. But let's find out behind that man. What is behind that man?
What's that? That is our task for 2025.
Get Nigel Farage on the podcast.
Okay.
You've got to keep it even. You've got to keep it even.
I completely agree with you. But if anyone out there knows personally Nigel Farage,
I would love to invite you.
If we want to start a campaign to get him on the Cherrywood podcast, absolutely.
We would love to invite you on UK's fastest growing podcast. I don't know if that is a fact.
It's not
That's
a fact.
what I say. 185,000 in 1 year. That is the UK's fastest growing podcast in my eyes.
So if you are I'm going to bring it back
And
now.
we'll sit you on the director's chair, Nigel, and let's have a chat. Talk about your life.
So if there is any wedding vendors out there, any local businesses in Medway, if you want to come on the podcast, tell us your story, tell us a bit about your background, tell us who's behind the brand, please do get in touch with us. All the details, like, share, subscribe. All of our details can be found on our website as well, just under the Cherrywood banner, and then there's a little podcast tab. Click on that, fill out one of our forms, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Come in this chair, come and sit and have a chat with us.
Oh, right. Right, what was I going to say?
I was doing so well then.
You were doing amazing, but I don't just want wedding vendors. I don't just want business owners. I want people that have had ghost stories. I want some stuff. I want mediums on.
If you're a medium out there.
I want mediums or large. I want mediums on. I want something, something to get our teeth into, Rach.
Okay.
Something to get our teeth into. And I love having the businesses on. I do. But let's get something funny on. Let's spice it up. If we're going to do this for nothing, we might as well have people we want on. Sod everyone. So that might be the wrong thing to say.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing to say. Don't sod everyone. We love you all out there.
We're going to have a lot more, I think, Americans on. I've got a list of people from America requesting to be on this show, but it will all be via the old TV-roo.
But now that we're in our studio, we can do this.
We should be able to do it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just want to wish everyone out there a happy, healthy, funny 2025. We hope that you still listen to our crap.
Be happy, be healthy, and get well soon.
I think that's a copyright thing on CBeebies channel.
Other CBeebies shows are available. Dr.
Farage. But yes, we just want to wish you a happy new year, everyone, and we hope 2025 is as amazing for you as it will be for us. And yes, if you want to come on the show, please do let us know.
Also, we are photographers and videographers. If you're getting married, why don't we put adverts of our own company on our own podcast?
I have told you that in the past. This is going to be the first episode.
The thing is, when another company pays you to do their advert, it makes you do it. When your own company, you're just like, can't be bothered.
This is going to be the first episode we have, and it's going to have a Cherrywood Productions advert now.
Need stunning video or photography for your big day, or even your business? Cherrywood Production delivers award-winning results with a personal touch. From weddings to promotional content, we turn your vision into reality. Visit cherrywoodpro.com today. Your memories, our passion. How was that advert? Was it good? Was it good?
Did you see what we liked?
What? Did I see what you liked?
Yeah, what we were like, sorry. What we were like, as in...
What are you going on about?
Video and photography.
So we do videography.
What our company's
we do
like.
Videography and photography for weddings, events, so award ceremonies. You've got award ceremony, you want us two idiots rocking up there. We're actually shooting the Pride of Midway one as well, actually, for them.
Yeah.
Insurance awards, we've been doing that a lot recently. Cyber insurance awards, educational resources awards. We shoot all of those sort of things. And we shoot company promotional videos. We'll be doing one for Good Food and Wines this year. We'll be doing that. And many others.
Don't forget the badminton horse trials.
Oh, that is funny. Got Rachel...
it's very thoughtful.
I got Rachel Venice for Christmas because
Not the whole of Venice. He didn't wrap it up for me and go, it's your present.
It kept getting soggy. We got a long weekend, would you say? Long weekend in Venice, sorted out. I like those presents because that means I have to come along.
You don't have to.
No, I do.
I can pick whoever I want.
Put my name on a ticket. So I got a Venice, but what do I have to do? Because I know what she's like. She books things like this for me as well. But funny enough, she didn't get me anything decent like that. What I did is on the calendar, which is our shared calendar, I wrote both filming the badminton horse trials. Rachel thought badminton horse trials was a bloke mounting a horse, not literally.
Let's not be sexist.
A horse-mounted person with a badminton racket and shuttlecock.
I thought they were playing badminton on a horse.
She didn't even think the badminton horse trials was a real thing.
I didn't know.
Anyway, I knew there was a real thing called badminton horse trials, but I had no idea what time of year it was. And do you know what? I was 2 days out. 2 days out. It was badminton horse trials that weekend we're going. So it's perfect.
So in case anyone didn't know, badminton horse trials is a thing, and it's more dressage.
Equestrian, that sort of stuff.
It's dressage, it's competitions and everything.
What you need to understand is if I didn't put something in the calendar, she would have gone over the top of it with something else. So I had to make out we were filming something that weekend.
Okay, right. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening.
Thank you.
Welcome to the new studio.
Else to say. Like, subscribe, share. Click on that little shield. That will tell you that we've got a new episode out. Yeah? Do that for me.
Okay.
I don't think I've got anything else to say.
Okay. Welcome to the new studio. Thank you for still listening. And we will see you very soon with new episodes.
Okay. Ta-ra. Ta-ra.
You never said ta-ra in your life.
Cilla Black.
Bye.
Bye. Club Awesome, for autistic children and their families, a place where everyone belongs and fun knows no age limit.